Hello and welcome. In this video we are going to be taking a quick look at BODMAS and how to correctly apply it to your mixed operations. So as we know, BODMAS is an acronym which stands for brackets, orders, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. And when doing mixed operations, this acronym tells us what order to do our operations in. If we fail to follow this order, then most likely we would end up with an incorrect result, meaning we would get the question wrong. So we should already be familiar with brackets, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. The only thing that may be new to you is orders. So orders is basically a number raised to a power, for example 5 squared, or the root of a number, example the square root of 2. Let's take a look at some examples now. Example 1, we have 9 minus 2 squared plus 10 by 8 all divided by 5. So right off the bat we could see we have some brackets to deal with here, and in these brackets we have various operations. So we are going to use BODMAS to determine what to do first. So we are in the brackets. After the B we have O, which is orders, and we could see we have 2 squared here. So that is going to work out to give us 9 minus 4 plus 8 by 10. After orders is division, and we have no division, so we are going to do next our multiplication, and will end up with 9 minus 4 plus 80. And then we could simplify this all together. 9 minus 4 plus 80 will give us 85, and then we could do our last step, which is divide by 5. 85 divided by 5 would give us 17, and that is our final answer. Very simple. And example 2, very similar to example 1. 4 squared by 2 divided by 10 minus 5 plus 3. In this case we have two sets of brackets. So first let us deal with the first set of brackets. Again we are going to use BODMAS to determine how we should work this out. So we see here we have an order 4 squared, so we are going to work that out to get 16 by 2 and then multiply to get 32, and we have completely simplified our first bracket, and now we can move on to the second set of brackets. And we have 10 minus 5 plus 3. 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. So now we have 32 divided by 8, which will give us 4. And the third example, we have 3 plus 9 divided by 6 minus 2 by 8 divided by 4 squared. Now this one is a little trickier than the first two, but no worries. Once we follow the order, we will be just fine. So the first letter in the acronym is B, so we are going to work with the brackets first. So we have 3 plus 9, which will give us 12. Then we are going to the O, which is the order. So 4 squared will become 16. Then we are going to D, which is division. And we have 12 divided by 6, which will give us 2. So now we end up with 2 minus 2 by 8 divided by 16. Then after that we multiply 2 by 8 to get 16, and then we have 2 minus 16 divided by 16. So that will give us 2 minus 1, which is 1. Now you are probably wondering why we did this over here, why we multiply and then divide. Well, in this case, the order would not matter. So we can multiply 2 by 8, which will give us 16, and then divide by 16, which will give us 1. Or we can divide 8 by 16, which will give us a half, and then multiply by 2, which will also give us 1. In this case, the order does not matter. This is an example of the associative law. Just as here, 10 minus 5 plus 3 would give us 8. If we were to mix up these numbers and do it in a different order, our end result will still be 8. So I hope this um, clarified any questions you had about BODMAS, and I hope that you understand how to apply BODMAS better to your mixed operations. Just like anything, practice makes perfect, so continue practicing and you would become better at it. Thanks for watching. Bye.